Mr. Zeng, welcome to CGTN High Talk. It's a pleasure to have you on. I want to talk to you about AI governance and the fact that China advocates that AI should be people-centered, safe, controllable, and truly benefit society. How do you think this can be implemented in practice and in real life?
I think it's still a human society. So this is why China chooses people-centered, no matter how technology goes. So AI and technology in general, it must be a assistance, not to replace human. So this is why human-centered is really essential. Well, deep into the idea, I think AI must, in the first place, to protect people. So this is why we're calling it people-centered. We're not protecting people only from physical harm, but also emotional and psychological harm. So protection is in the first place. It cannot be violated no matter how technology goes. It is a must. Well, in the second place is empowerment. That technology must use to empower people, right? And the third place, I think, is really beneficial. That by using technology, people and the whole society is moving forward instead of being in a mess or coming from nowhere. So I think this is truly essential, that technology itself must have a way to protect people. By having data privacy preservation technology, so you protect the privacies of human, while at the same time you provide them services that they want. And in the second place, how can we empower people? So technology, AI, it needs a direction for development. It's not that anything that you can do by using technology, you can do this. No, it's not. It must be like technology can do this, but does the human society really need this technology to empower, to make the change? So we need a societal judgment and decision-making process. It's not only about technology. It's about how do we want how the society is really transforming itself to the future. And it's not a decision from AI, it's a decision from human. So I think this is truly essential. And by beneficial, what I mean by beneficial is it must be beneficial not only to individual, but also to the human society in general. So this is why at the year 2019, when we released the National Governance Principles of New Generation AI in China, we actually envision that China AI is to promote global sustainable development and for human community of shared future. It's not only for China, it must be for human good. By people-centered, we're not only talking about China people, we're talking about people in the world.
Many developing countries are eager to advance their AI capabilities, but they have some worries. They worry that they could be locked in by foreign platforms where the data and algorithms are out of their control. Are these worries warranted?
I think it's truly divided in the first place, digital divide. Well, in the second place, it's really a bias. It's not only injustice. I think we must use the terminology bias. So I wanted to talk about digital divide in the first place. So we still have, up until now, we still have 1/3 of the people who are actually disconnected with the internet. So let alone AI. If they don't really have the internet infrastructure, very possibly they cannot get benefits from AI. They're not actually equally been involved in the development process of AI and get equal benefits from it. So it's truly a bias in the sense that why low and middle income countries, they only can be involved in data labeling. Of course, data labeling is the key for the current AI technology. Well, the benefit getting from it is really limited in the sense that it is really the services which actually get most of the benefits. I think it must be in a fairer way that they also have their own way to be involved in a much deeper way, not only as a data provider and annotator, but also as a designer, as deployers and service providers, where they can get more of the benefits to power their development. I think there are many ways to help them. So there are proposals from the Chinese government about capacity building. So by capacity building, it starts with data, of course, but all the way down to algorithms design, research and development, services providers and deployers, and also safety and governance. The China vision is that we give them the capacity of building their own data infrastructure, helping them to build research labs, build a network of research labs altogether, and then to help them to, let's joint found companies, not the companies owned only by China or the United States, but you can actually establish joint companies with these low and middle income countries in services of their own people, and you keep their own data there instead of transferring the data somewhere else for operations. And then by having the opportunity to be involved in frontier research, and then to grow this kind of applications of AI in their own cultures and circumstances. So I think it takes time. It takes a lot of efforts. It's about the whole life cycle of AI.
China advocates for joint consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefits, not just in sharing technology, but also in shaping global governance and frameworks. Now, as a member of the UN High-Level Advisory Body on AI, what consensus have you observed in this area?
I think last year is truly essential for global AI governance. So this is why the UN established the AI Advisory Body. And our goal is to provide insights and ideas, not only to the Secretary General, but also to all the member states about how should we govern AI for humanity. In the first place, we need different voices. So this is why the UN Advisory Body suggests the UN system and member states that we should have an independent scientific panel that bring different areas related to AI to contribute different paths towards future AI. And in the second place, we're proposing global AI governance forum, where we actually bring different voices all together, not only scientists, but also social scientists and humanities researchers, philosophers, lawyers, all together to talk about the future of AI governance in a diverse point of view. You hear different voices, and each and every of them are equal. And in the third place, we need global data fund, a global AI fund. The fund should be contributed by different member states and also AI stakeholders from different perspectives. And then to use the global AI fund to actually build infrastructures participated by different countries, and then to contribute to the infrastructure of low and middle income countries. I think the world is big enough to have more advanced countries to contribute altogether to the infrastructure of AI for humanity. And the world is also big enough to provide various diverse and from different perspectives of AI services, to do services for different people from different cultures.